me feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't.
So chat, it appears, wait, what the fuck, yeah. It appears that when Drake had canceled his tour, you know, he was on like a world tour back in March, he canceled it. And, you know, he supposedly went back to Toronto. And he went to Toronto and he showed up in family court. It was for an important reason. Now, this would have skated under the radar. I've gotten some tips on this. Pause. I've known this info for a while. I was actually waiting to low-key leverage this for an interview. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little pissed off because I seen Drake with Bobbi Althoff. So I'm tight. I ain't gonna cap with you. I'm a little tight. So, fuck it. We gotta get to it. But if you guys don't know, Drake was spotted in family court. In March 2025. By an artist, Davis Lewis Wall. The courtroom was locked down. It was actually a very interesting scene. No one was allowed in family court. And this was a video he made. You see, that's Drake. There's the bodyguard in front. Okay, so what ended up happening was this guy, I guess he's one of those people like Matthew Russell that we follow. They go to the court hearings and they get all the info and this and third. He routinely goes to the court, except one of the courtrooms were closed down and not available to the public. When asked who were the members of the parties that were going to show up, he found out that supposedly it was Aubrey Graham. He made a video about it, and ironically, at the same time, guess who walked? I want to pause with y'all, and I've been on his head top all this morning. Drake made me a bet that if what Kendrick said was true, that he had a daughter, he would come work for me for free. And I'm going to be honest with you. We have to live up to that arrangement. I don't care if it's 30 days. I need 30 days of good servitude and good community service or work out of Aubrey Graham. That's what he said to me. I told you guys this.
You're famous. Oh, hello. Oh, my God, Drake. How are you? Oh.
Oh, wow.
It's hilarious. He just walked by.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Let's see if we can get the videos on here, chat. I think, no, maybe he doesn't have the, oh, I think this is, nah, that's not it. He supposedly had like courtroom drawings of what he thought was happening. Oh. It's part 2. Here we go.
Oh my God, Drake. Family court again. April 2nd, 2025. David Lewis Wall here. Today I did the Drake trial again. He showed up. Family court again. Here's his bodyguard in the hall. Still won't let me in the room. That's one of the reporters. And I'm going to show you. This was his girlfriend. She
Oh, wow.
was sitting in the hall. And a police officer didn't quite get him. But anyways, yeah. They did put a sign on the door this time that said closed to the public. That was sad.
Wow. 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 The rabbit hole gets deeper. Holy. 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 Now, chat, I'm going to keep it a bean with y'all. I had to do my due diligence. And I'm being honest with y'all. Honestly. Yo, Drake fans gonna hate me after this. Yo, this was the moment. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I rock with Drake for a long time. This was the moment I realized Drake's a fraud. I have to be honest. This was the moment I realized Drake's a fraud. I'm gonna keep it a beat.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh my God, Drake. How are you? Oh, that's hilarious. He just. Oh my God, Drake.
Chat. I realized Drake's a fraud because this nigga online is capping like he got a full head of hair, man. He got the Steve Harvey. What the hell? Drake got acting like he got braids, and 2 months ago he got a high top? Oh, hell nah. Drake's a fraud. That's some fraud shit. That's fraudbery. What? This whole time, I'm thinking I'm growing my hair out. He growing his hair out. We've been growing this shit since almost since Certified Lover Boy. Look at the growth. I've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, all to find out that Aubrey got a buzz cut. Oh no, it hurts. It hurts. Why did y'all tell me that he was rocking a wig the whole time on some Steve Harvey shit? It hurts. Chad, no. Chad, no. It's no way you grow all this in 2 months. It's no way. What? You're telling me this is a wig? You're telling me this is a wig? You're doing the Fetty Wap, the Steve Harvey. Oh, no. Chat, I cried when I seen this. Oh, yeah, I was thinking about a kid. He ain't got no fucking kid. Kendrick's a liar. He ain't got no damn kid. Shut up the family court for some regular family stuff. It's fine. Stay out of his motherfucking business. Kendrick won't even tell you if he slapped his chick. He won't give you his police report. Stay out of Drake's business, okay? Stay out of his business. He don't got no extra kid. He's good with everybody. Chill out. Relax. There's no kid. Oh, I know y'all thought. Oh, no. I just looked at this and said, wait, my favorite rapper is painting his nails and wearing a wig? Oh, no. That what really set me off. That set me off. He ain't got no fucking kid. What are y'all talking about? Wait, who y'all thought it was? I thought it was a daughter? Kendrick's a liar. He lies for a living. I think Kendrick actually did try to backdoor Drake because it's like he knew Drake was going to say, I think them kids belong to Debunking. And I think he said, well, all right, well, you got a kid you ain't claiming. I think that's what it was. But yeah, I just thought, the deception. Yo, you ever seen the scene in White Girls? The deception. That's what I thought.
I just wanted to tell you I appreciate what you did. That was real brave of you.
I had no choice. I couldn't let them take my one true love away.
Hey, dude, I ain't what you think I am.
Baby, we all got secrets. It's okay.
That's Drake. That's me.
Are you telling me?
You're telling me? Fuck the kid. Let me not say fuck the kid, because there is no kid. Are you telling me Drake don't got braids? That's a wig?
You are not.
Yeah, I'm not.
You have a buzz cut?
Not a woman.
White? Oh, the deception.
The
The
deception.
betrayal, man. You deceived me.
You deceived me, Aubrey. You deceived me, Aubrey. Okay, chat. Okay, let's calm it down. Drake don't got a kid, my nigga. Like, it's family court. Again, I know y'all feel entitled, and I get it because, I feel like Drake, unlike every other artist, gives the most of his entire life to the public. Y'all feel entitled to know exactly what happened in there. listen, y'all don't feel entitled to know if Kendrick really did have a police report with the situation allegedly with his woman, but y'all feel entitled to know if Drake is going for a paternity test, child support, a second child, a daughter. Y'all feel entitled to know that. Again, I've done my due diligence on this, chat. Basically, this whole situation is no extra kid, and from what I also see, it's a peaceful situation that many men go through. It is okay. You know, it's a family court thing. It's okay. There's no beef. There's no nothing. But that doesn't really sell tabloids. It doesn't get clicks. So, of course, I had to hype it up a little bit. Yeah, I had to hype it up a little bit. But I might go with fraud for like a couple weeks. Because, wait, Drake really wearing a braid wig? Yo, Drake is wearing a braid wig? Wait, chat, is it possible that you could have hair like this in March and then hair like this in August? Now, Drake, at one point, me and you gonna have to have this conversation. You got niggas trying to say you got an ab machine to do your abs. You paint your nails like, you know, some powder puff girls pink. And now you have on a braid wig. Come on now, brother. Come on, brother. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hold on, we gotta get somebody send me the Boosie joint. We need the Boosie. Come on, man. We need this.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Come on now, dog.
Come on, man.
Yo, we need that, chat. We need that. What? Nah, Kendrick's alive. We all know that. That's already proven. What I'm trying to say is, so you're telling me Drake... I wonder if Drake ever grew his hair at all.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Anyway, let's see what Drake and this is Drake and Bobbi Althoff. They're cooking something up. Let's watch. Wait. So Bobbi Althoff just announced that her last podcast is being canceled. I don't know if you've seen that video. I'll play it real quick. Bobbi Althoff podcast ending. She had made an announcement. She's like, yo, it's over. Let's see if, okay.
Just in honor of the last episode, my sister and I are going to sing a song. So Lexi, come on up here. But don't go on my bed. You gotta go on that side of me. Here you go. It's just like, this is my, okay. Do you know the song? Okay, yeah, she knows the song. Okay. Austin, how does it start? I heard, is that how?
Oh, her sister looks just like her.
David played and it pleased.
Oh, okay, anyway.
At the end of the day, she was good, and I'm going to miss her, and I'm gonna miss. I will miss doing this podcast, and I will miss the money this podcast brought me. As you guys know, this podcast started off just with a girl with a dream to make more money, and I knew when I started that it was going to go places. I didn't know I would fall off as quickly as I did. To be honest, I did think this was going to last a bit longer. But nevertheless, it lasted a minute, and I'm proud of the accomplishments I have, and I'm pretty sad that it has to end like this, but it's okay. Things in life happened. Everything in life happens for a reason.
Okay, so she ends the podcast, and then magically she pops up, which, by the way, I think was her first podcast episode, I think. She had popped up with Drake on the last one. She pops up with Drake again. And she says, not this again. And by the way, it was a joint post, so Drake and her posted it. Let's watch. Is the audio on? I think it is.
Welcome to a much more refined, poised, and pleasant podcast.
Pleasant? I don't know about that.
I know. I
think that was just a word you...
I'm trying to get you brand deals.
Oh, so you want me to be more pleasant?
No, I'm just saying.
That's not what I need to do.
I was trying to pitch.
Welcome to... I need to get more brand deals, be more pleasant?
Hey now. Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, and solid solidarity.
What are you getting at?
Welcome to a much more scenic and serene and serious. It's not going to be serious though.
Is it not? I think it is.
Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, sexy.
No, try it again. Run it back.
I liked it.
I don't like that one.
Welcome to a much more scenic, serene, equally sickening.
Okay, maybe I should just do it.
Okay, go
ahead. Welcome to the first episode of my new podcast that no one asked for.
Not this again.
Okay. All right. So, bunch of thoughts here. I think it's clear to say, and I'm going to sit here and speak to y'all very openly, honestly, because I do hear a lot of, not even rumblings, but there's a loud echo and a loud noise saying, yo, Drake, my brother, I think you're not reading the room here. You just went through one of the most horrifying rap battles of life, and the entire premise was trying to show or trying to say you're not someone of the culture, and you keep doing content with people who seemingly are not within hip-hop, okay? And I completely understand that. And by the way, I do kind of look at Drake like, bad timing again. Now, honestly, I think this is a great business move. I just think it's bad timing. I think Drake, like, again, I could be wrong. I haven't asked him about it. It's no way he doesn't own a part of this podcast or the company that owns this podcast or is giving this woman an opportunity. With all due respect, Bobbi Althoff is not a talented person. With all due respect. There is a lane for her to flourish, but especially within the lane that she is trying to cannibalize off of, without Drake walking her through the door, now, not once, but twice, she is not as effective. No one really wants to sit with her. She comes across as either condescending or absent-minded. She doesn't do great interviews, but you are doing what we've accused Jay of doing, giving someone a cultural key that maybe we don't think should even be a cultural visitor. So now you've told them they could live here. Drake has to, like, and I've spoken to many people about it. They're like, yo, no, Drake must be trying to fuck her. If Drake is doing this to try to fuck this chick, he's too horny. No, it's too great. No, it's too horny. He has to own part of her podcast or the network that's publishing her podcast. Otherwise, nothing makes sense. I will stick on that. Again, I would rather, and I hear the rumblings of people saying, no, Drake is just avoiding hip-hop press. Like, people are like, well, yeah, he ain't gonna do nothing with you, Maul, or nobody else. He's just avoiding y'all because he don't want to answer the questions. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. I think he is gonna do that in due time. And I want to believe that he has business with this woman. I will say the timing is still horrible. And reading the room is still not the thing that I've said about Drake, especially post beef. He's done accurately, but I don't know if he thinks he needs to or cares to read the room. But once I seen this, I was just like, even if you sign her podcast, brother, you need to fully complete the arc of you dropping your solo album, then doing it. Now, as far as Drake answering questions about some real shit, battle, he got to at some point. Got to. Like, you've been very hip-hop your entire career. That's why you've battled. You're going to have to speak about these things, not just only on a record when convenient. And yes, I do understand that we have unrealistic expectations for Drake compared to other artists, just because, for example, Kendrick went on a whole hate-a-thon and nobody says, yo, he has to have a legit conversation about this stuff because he just never does conversations. The thing with Drake, he's much more forward-facing. We see him doing much more content. We see his voice and his opinion being dispersed much more than, say, a Kendrick, so we expect more from him. But I'm going to be honest with you, it's an overall gripe of the majority of artists. I'm hoping, and this is just my hope, right? So I'm going twofold. I believe this is a business move for Drake. Still ill-timed, but it's a business move. He has to own part of her podcast. It's no, if Drake don't own part of her podcast, I think he's an idiot. It's just no way that a woman that has been dejected from black culture and from urban culture and basically was starting to experience the effects of falling off, and maybe like they wanted to do a rebrand or whatever, or give her like a new like steroid shot. You're doing it twice for her when essentially if she was as talented or she was as demanded or wanted or cared for by the community or by the hip hop sphere, she would be supported. For him to do it twice, he has to own part of her podcast, her entertainment career, I believe. Okay? Second of all, I don't, I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon of people saying that Drake won't answer questions about real shit. There is going to become a time, and I believe that time, again, he could think differently, but I think that time is going to be after the album's out. When that album's out, he got to talk. Not exactly immediately, but it is time for you to do what you normally do. All these conversations we're used to, it's been a while, I guess. I believe after the album, you let the music do the talking, and then you come back around and you fill in the gaps. That's how I believe. Okay? So for the people who do have questions like, how do you feel about this? I feel Drake isn't reading the room properly, but I think Drake is doing business. Again, just like when people ask me about the Kick situation or why doesn't he stream with you? I don't think Drake wants to stream. I think Drake sees a lucrative dollar sign and he follows the dollar sign to do streaming. And I don't think Drake wants to podcast. I think Drake is podcasting for a business opportunity. I could be wrong, and I'm okay and open to stand possibly at the precipice of, hey, no, you're wrong. This nigga's just out of touch. But I don't believe that's what that is. Again, specifically because it's Bobbi Althoff, is puzzling to me because it's making me say, it's not even about, are you going to do content with, say, a me or a Mealy Mall or something? It becomes, bro, you got to realize that hip-hop and urban culture has dejected this woman. They don't like her. They think she's condescending, ear-headed. They feel she's getting opportunities she doesn't deserve. They feel, even in whatever resolve they had with the Yachty situation, they feel like she's talking down to black artists who maybe she's looking at as, oh, y'all are stupid or y'all do silly shit. And it's one of the, those condescending type of things. I think Drake is shrewd enough to understand that. And if he continues to do stuff with her or he's relaunching stuff with her, it got to be a money play, right? Because obviously, and I'll be honest, like, nigga, if I could sign Bobbi Althoff, I would definitely do it. And I'd be on a podcast with her spinning and grinning too. Because if whatever she going to bring in, I'm going to get my 30 or 40 or I don't know, maybe 50% for Drake, I could see it. But if he thinks this the move, he's out of touch. But I don't think that's it. I think it's business. And I'm pretty sure we'll figure in due time, as soon as the podcast is dropped, we'll figure out what company owns it, who's distributing it, and we'll see if Drake has anything to do with it. And if he doesn't, mark me on record. I think he's stupid. Okay? So that'll be my opinion on that. Yeah, I'd be confused about this one. Anyway. Okay. Yo, chat, y'all gotta see this. Oh my God. Yo, chat, the guy.